doors and we're like, "Hi, we're new here."
You went around? Okay.
Me and Andre were genuinely curious about like the history of this place and what it's like, and people just blew him off.
Because he went to people's doors like, "Hey, we're new here. Tell us about it. Tell us about this place you live. Thanks." And we went to people's doors for this. Everyone was kind of short, and there was one interaction that I don't think we should really bring up till later.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's going to be a good shock value.
Yeah. And we ran into a smith, a local smith, I guess. Yeah, we bothered them for a bit, and they're like, "Hey, well, while you're here and you're like adventurers and shit, do you mind clearing out the mine?"
That's nice.
They're like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "Yeah, and if you like want compensation, I got a pendant in there with some magic, so you could just keep it."
Oh, you guys got a quest?
We got we did a side quest.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we're like, okay, and we went into there's like two caves. One was big cave, big cave, underline cave. Cave capitalized, and then there was a cave. So we went into a cave. Where we ran into an elemental.
Huh?
That was ginormous.
Well, it was a construct.
Yeah, it was a construct. Sorry.
Which is a scary implication.
Oh.
Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
But we're into a giant construct, and I couldn't see shit, but Andre could, so he was attacking it, and then I just moonbeamed it. That's really all I did that fight.
I just used Eldritch Blast like 5 times.
Yeah. We just kept whittling away at its health, and it did have squirrels. It had rabid squirrels that it summoned.
Yeah, it had the amulet that the guy offered, and it was using it.
Yeah, it used up all the spells in the pendant. But the person was like, "Yeah, no, you can use it." So now we have an empty magical storage.
Oh yeah, it was spell storing.
Yeah, spell storing pendant. But yeah, we didn't die, but Andre is exhausted, and he passed out in like a water source, like a lake in the cave.
Had a good gargle in there.
Yeah, and Mavis was so he doesn't look stupid laid down too.
Oh.
All right, that was essentially it. Good work, Dari. You get your inspiration.
Well,
and you did your best too. Yeah, so you can get inspiration because you were right about everything you said.
It's because I'm so smart.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
Like the combination of a Smarties and a s'mores.
That makes me laugh. I like that joke.
That sounds awful. Like, can you imagine the taste of that?
You don't want to eat a Smarties?
It's so like the intensity of a Smarties flavor with a marshmallow does not sound fun.
It's fruit flavored marshmallows.
They made root beer flavored Oreos, buddy.
That sounds awesome. Is it Mug or Barks?
I don't know.
Dang.
That's a conversation for another day.
True.
Anyways, maybe share my screen real quick.
We're playing D&D, guys.
I know. I'm so excited. We're a real D&D group again. We didn't break up.
Yeah, we went to couples counseling.
Yeah.
I realized it's not me. It's all of us.
What?
We're the problem.
I'm not the problem. It's all of you. For sure, I'm perfect.
Listen, you killed Gooby.
What?
You did kill
No,
Gooby.
we're not getting into this again.
That was Yaz. Don't you dare try to do this.
We're not getting into this again, please.
Oh, it was you.
That was definitely Yaz. That is one of her many sins. Let it be known.
Anyway, moving on from the fact that it was your fault. Start the session.
Fuck you. It's your fault. But yes, we will begin where we last left off. Or rather, not quite where we last left off. As Rayla, you yourself are heading back to where you left. Not exactly through the same way that you left, or rather you have a better understanding of it this time. when you left, you were picked up, you now realize, by Marissa. And now she is bringing you back. You're floating gently along her back as she pierces through the skies, heading downwards towards Reuben. It's almost like riding on a rainbow or a beam of sunlight. It's a very nice, warm, and pleasant experience. You can see from where you are with your greater vista all of Reuben. It's never been really that big of a place, but it's nice. You can see the little huts that are still intact, the ones that have been refurbished, and the ones that used to be there, now empty plots of land. You can also see 4 almost light crystal, not exactly clear, hovering closer to the peak of the mountain. You didn't see those when you first got there. Maybe it's the altitude. Do you say or do anything?
No, she'll just chill until she's taken down.
Alright. As you keep floating downwards and downwards, you begin to approach the ground fairly quickly. Out of the corner of your eyes, you can see that there's 4 gigantic eagles, each of them made of what seems to be fine mahogany wood, that are absolutely dashing to your position, their claws out, their beaks letting out screeches of aggression. Just a few feet away from the ground at this point, Marissa herself seems to have noticed, but doesn't seem particularly alarmed. You still not do or say anything?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. You reach to the ground, and Marissa herself vanishes in the same mode of light that captured you initially. After a moment passes, she's gone, with nary a sign, and you're back in front of Larissa's hut. It takes a few moments, but the eagles do catch up. 3 of them vanish, and the other one lands at your feet, quickly changing to Salika. She looks rather panicked at the moment. She quickly takes a step forward towards you, grabbing both of your shoulders and looking you directly in the eye. Rail, are you okay? What were you doing with one of those light longs? You okay?
What? I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I have no... What is that? What did you say that is?
She puts her hand to your forehead, kind of not exactly peeling your eye open, but like making it a bit bigger. She peers directly into your eyes. You don't look like you're possessed.
I'm not possessed. What are you talking about?
That thing you were with, that thing that captured you. Your friend said you just went missing for a moment.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that thing you were with before. That's a light long.
You
She
say
looks
that
at
like I know
you.
what that is. You gotta tell me.
Okay. She was giving you a look as though she expected you to know. Oh, those are lantern people?
Yeah.
Well, essentially they're cruel, conniving, and they generally don't like privatized thoughts so much. But you look okay. Did it want anything from you? She takes a step back and a long sigh. She seems relieved.
No, it was just I had a chat with this guy. He just wanted to talk to me for a while, I guess.
This guy. Usually, light longs they don't have a body anymore.
He didn't really. Well, he had a body, but it didn't really seem like very alive, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense.
Hmm. Was it a zombie of some sort?
Maybe. Well, and we didn't do anything. He just asked me a couple questions. He said that he's called the All-Hued. Don't know. I don't know.
Hmm. She goes to scratch her chin for a moment. It doesn't ring a bell. Maybe he's new?
Do you?
Did he have anything weird going on?
They all have weird things going on. You need to be specific.
Hmm. Was he trying to take over your mind, your soul, to change you into something different? Did he make you eat a centipede? She lifts off her fingers as she counts more options.
No, nothing like that.
Oh. Well, I guess you're safe. That's all that matters. You should be careful from now on. I didn't think there would be a lot of people that would be able to find people here. It looks around the skies. The sun is beaming down. It's a nice day.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that happened. I didn't choose for it to happen, if you were curious.
I didn't think so. I spoke with your friends. They said you just kind of vanished after a moment.
Yeah, that happens to us a lot, so we don't really get panicked about it anymore.
Uh, you should still, but
I
you.
think we just assumed that we would come back. I don't know why we assumed that, honestly.
Yeah, that's an odd assumption to make. You know, a lot of people don't come back, right?
We always have.
Oh yes, your friends went to the mine. They said they were helping Raju with something. We'd go meet up with her if you want.
Oh, yeah, sure. She got them to do some work? Why?
I don't know. I think they were the ones that approached her. I know there was something in the mine that me and Larissa didn't really have time to deal with yet. She looks around, almost hesitating for a moment. Your parents were supposed to deal with that, but they haven't. Not really certain what happened there.
They didn't go? That's odd.
Hmm. So your friends went instead. I spoke with Olraju afterwards. She seemed to like him a lot. Your friend Mavis, I think.
Mavis is nice. Well, why wouldn't she like Mavis?
Oh, you know Olraju. She picks the ones she likes.
I guess that's true. Surprised she talked to them at all. I'm surprised. Well, I bet they're so bored. I just left them here. Well, I didn't choose to, but I did leave them.
Hmm. I found things to do.
Okay, well, do you want to come with me to meet up with them? You don't have to.
I don't mind. They can heal them a little bit. They can't have been that injured. With only a small elemental in there, I think.
What?
Yeah, that's a bit why we want to deal with the cave faster than not. It's starting to leak out. For now, it's nothing too major. Gets handled or sequestered away fairly easily. But that's when the timer is when the seals really start to break.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Yeah. Let's just go. Let's go.
The two of you begin to walk up all the way up the mountain to reach the mine. You pass by Ranju's shack. Through the window, you can see they still look like they're working on that music box of theirs.
Can she see me?
They look like they're looking down at the box, so right now they can't really see you. But if you were to, I don't know, say hello, they'd probably turn their attention to you.
Mm, no, Rayla's making a fast-paced walk to the cave.
Right. You move forward. They don't notice you. And you pass then, after a few minutes of walking, heading upwards, you pass by Lorraine's hut. You can you can hear her before you can see her. The loud slack of her great axe smacking against a great stump, and the sound of wood falling to the side. She stops for a moment as you pass by, a veritable mountain of lumber wood to the side. She turns towards you as you walk forward. Oh, hi!
Hi.
It's been a long time since you've gone. How are you doing? She drops the axe to the floor. It sinks into the dirt under its immense weight as she
I'm
rushes
good. I'm good.
towards you. She goes to give you a big hug.
Rayla will hug her back.
Oh, that's nice. What brings you closer here? I think I saw your friends earlier.
Oh, did they say hi to you? Yeah. We're here for personal business.
Did she hear us bickering? I don't know if we ever figured that out.
Personal business. She looks at you.
Yes.
Her green eyes stare into yours for a moment longer, and she steps aside, backwards, with her trademark, serene smile. Hey, well, you have fun with them, Rayla. They should be in the mine, I think I heard them say. They seem a little bit lost.
I did just kind of leave them here without any guidance, so yeah, I should probably get over it to them, but it was really nice to see you.
It was nice too. Stay safe, Rayla. Oh, by the way, did you see Andros? I know he was looking for you.
No, did he leave a couple days ago? I think that's what his dad said.
Yeah, he came back, for the first time in a few months. And then he left again. He just wanted to say hi, say he hadn't found you, mostly.
Did he happen to mention to you where exactly he will be?
Not really. He spent the night and we had a nice chat, but, he said he'd be going to the Halsions next. Said he tried in the Dwarven Kingdoms, but apparently now there's, have a plague going on there. Horrible the things that happen in the outside world.
There's a plague going on there?
That's what he said. Apparently they've shut down entire cities for that.
Did he... What cities? Did he mention anything? And is Andros okay? He's fine, right?
Oh yeah, he was doing very good. Looks like he picked up a few tricks. Well, he traveled. Now, apparently he can do a bit of magic now.
Okay.
But no, he's doing good. I think one of the cities he mentioned, Ornday? Nornday? Something like that.
Okay, well, okay, thank you for letting me know, and I'll try to find him at some point. Again, it was nice to see you.
It was great. Good luck. And you too, Miss Natris. Salika looks at her and just nods. Lorraine herself steps back and goes back to pick up her great axe, ready to smite down some more wood.
Rayla will continue towards the mine.
You make your way up and you find it essentially the same as the last time you saw it so long ago. There's still that ramshack lantern hook, or it's supposed to be. It's not though. Salika herself taps on a bit of stick, and it begins to emanate a bit of light.
We also broke the last lantern, didn't we?
Probably.
Yeah, I remember someone threw it off the cliff. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It wasn't me.
I'm sorry, I
So-
can barely see.
Salika taps a bit of wood and it begins to emanate light. She offers it to you.
I'm okay.
Okay. In that case, she simply stops the light and begins head inside the cave. I assume you follow her inside?
Mhm.
Alright, you do so. It's nothing too different from the last times you went through. It's still as tight and claustrophobic as the last time. Except, this time you can hear the sound of the rushing waters of the small river much clearer than before. Maybe there was a passage or collapse somewhere. Not exactly too rare in old mines like these. It takes you a bit of time, and you have to pass through many cracks and crevices, most often than not crawling. But you make your way there without too much problems. After a good few minutes of walking, you begin to hear your compatriots far, far ahead. And you can join the roll 20 if you'd like.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. Okay. Do I know my login?
Well, you figure that out. What are Andre and Mavis doing?
Andre's head is submerged in the water and it's just bubbling.
Are you
Is it
dying?
steaming?
No, it's bubbling because it's like heated.
Mm.
So I guess there's a bit of steam just
Are
rolling
you
up from
dying?
it. He's just completely, his head turned over in it.
Do you see, like, well, no, Mavis isn't nearly that cold. Never mind. Oh! I was over here.
Andre, as your head is down the water, you can't help but notice something shimmering inside. Looks like there's a little bit of metal. A small cylinder. It doesn't seem particularly fancy, but kind of sturdy.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, if you could do verbal components underwater, but I don't think that would work.
No, probably not, unless you can breathe in water.
No. He's just gonna, he's like, huh, that's weird. And he's gonna put his head up above the water and he's gonna cast Mage Hand and then he's gonna put his head back in. He's gonna rise up, do the incantation, take a couple breaths, and then go back down.
That's funny. I'm assuming you use Mage Hand to try and fish it out.
Yeah.
I see. You fish it out without too much trouble. It's on a deeper spot, so if you tried to like sink to go get it, probably would have been troublesome. But with Mage Hand, there's no issue. You pull it back up. It's not too heavy nor too fancy. It's a small cylinder, and you can see that there's a small opening by twisting it. Appears to be a container of some sort.
What you got there?
He's under the water. He cannot hear. He's like, he's holding it in, like, he brings it back to his hand, but his head is still submerged.
It was like a kick at his foot.
He's just gonna, like, move his foot away a bit, but he doesn't seem to react.
Andre. And she's gonna kick again.
He's gonna do, like, a shooing motion with his hand.
You've officially exhausted more effort trying to stay in the water. What even is the point of this? Answer! Hey, Andre!
He just does not get out.
I'm gonna kick him harder.
He's, at that point, he's just gonna service. What do you want?
What are you doing?
I don't know. It felt nice.
What do you have there?
I don't know, I saw it, and he's gonna fiddle with it, try to open it.
It's this interaction. It's like when your like dog or like your cat eats something, and you're like, "What is that? What do you have?"
Could be a bomb.
Shit, we're gonna have to both make new characters.
Yes!
You fiddle with it a little bit to try to open it, and you realize that the hatch to open it, there's a bit of a puzzle in there. You have to slide around a few bolts. You have to succeed on a sleight of hand check. DC is 14. You want to open it.
He's gonna get excited, like, oh, a puzzle!
Oh,
Alright, sleight of hand. I used to be good at those.
back in the day.
Oh, 19.
19, pretty good. This is not your first rodeo. You have seen puzzles. You've spent more time with Kana deciphering her arcane enigmas than you care to mention. You slide the bolt easily away. You only had to pull and push at the same time. It was child's play. Inside you can see there's a singular slip of paper inside. And the ink seems kind of old. It smells good. Yeah, the smell of old books, but like only a little bit because it's only one page.
He's gonna take it out.
You take it out, and as you do, you see the following inscription. Why are sheep so naive? On the back of the page, you can see the inkling of what must be the answer to this incredible riddle.
He's gonna look at it.
You can pull the wool right over their eyes! Sign in the bottom right corner. Mr. P.
Would he be able to link this name to anything?
You could roll history.
I will try. Because if it's old, that seems interesting. Oh,
Chewing the paper isn't dated.
another 19.
19. You wreck your brains. You think and think and think. There's a few names that this could coordinate with. There's Burlon, an old wizard that was known to leave ancient artifacts kind of strewn through the land. There's Palayan, a brave knight that went on great adventures. There's Palala, a wizard. He didn't do much. He was just a wizard. Kana liked him. This doesn't really seem like any of their work, though.
He's gonna show it to Mavis.
Oh, this might have been like a little Easter eggs wouldn't exist.
That's so true.
This might be from someone in town.
Maybe.
Just a fun little message to find.
Can you tell what all it is? I don't know if you can, like, appraise stuff.
I don't think this is an antique or anything. Right? The capsule doesn't look particularly old or anything, does it?
You can roll investigation.
Wait, is it rusted at all?
No, it doesn't appear to be that rusted.
Also, while they're doing this, Rayla's gonna like make her way towards their voices.
Yeah. I got an
You can
18.
hear them fairly clearly at this point. Their voices resound throughout the cavern.
18 on investigation.
You can see your token on the map.
Oh my god.
The bridge ahead of you has been fully collapsed.
Oh,
We did fight stuff.
oh. Okay. I go downstairs again.
16 on the investigation, you said, Dara?
18.
Yeah. Just looking at the capsule and the paper, you can tell that the capsule itself isn't that young. It's fairly old. The paper itself, though, is actually pretty young. It's been crinkled and kind of yellowed to make it look like it's old, but it's really not. You- It's not that hard to spot either because there's many spots on the paper where they didn't crinkle it right.
Mhm. Yeah, I honestly think this probably was from someone in town.
Cool. He's gonna put it back in and reseal it. He's gonna pocket it.
When Rayla's close enough, she's just gonna like speak up a little bit, like, "Hi guys."
Oh, you're back.
Did she make her presence known before this?
No.
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna extend a hand out in that direction of the voice, like, oh.
Yeah, no, it's just me. Please don't.
To be smited.
Sorry for leaving. How are you guys
Hey.
doing?
Ugh.
We're okay. We're keeping ourselves busy.
I see.
I think
Um,
Andre might have offended some of the people here, and for that we are sorry.
Me?
You went to people's houses just asking them questions.
I was curious about the town.
You'd ask the people outside that look like they're willing to engage you.
Well, there was no one outside. What was I supposed to do?
Not go to people's houses.
It would look suspicious if I didn't introduce myself.
What houses did you go to? Like, who did you talk to?
We saw, well, one place I think there's like a pie or something. The other one, it was a smith.
No, go into detail about that first one, Mavis.
What?
Because I'm the one who insulted people. Why don't you talk about in detail about the person we met at that one house with the pie?
Listen,
Blaming
it
me
was
for
an
this
honest
stuff.
mistake.
Oh, okay. And you have
Well,
no
they were
right.
sure of you to begin with.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Don't try to push this on me.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you're not gonna tell me?
We did a quest. We found this pendant, and we gotta hold it up like
Yeah,
spell storage.
Oh, nice.
I'm just going to describe the person they met, just to see, like, maybe they're wrong. Maybe there's another person named Rayla, but he's going to describe the person that they first met, just his physical features and everything.
Okay, again, I'm gonna say this out of character. I wasn't here for this first part. I came in halfway through this.
Throughout Andre's description, Rayla, you can see Salika slowly but surely put a hand to her face, and what seems like a mixture of horror, disappointment, and sadness. To
I made
Andre,
one comment.
that perhaps seems more like disdain, as you've not exactly spent that much time with Salika. As Rayla, Andre describes your father to you.
Oh,
And Mavis here had this so bright idea to mention, oh, I didn't. He's gonna go, I didn't
said I
know that
forgot."
Rayla had parents.
No, I said I forgot that she had parents.
Does that make it any better?
Because like we don't have parents, so I just naturally don't.
It's not a
think of
normal
people
thing.
having parents.
oh.
I'm not normal. I understand that, but in my
We're clearly not.
Okay, I didn't realize who it was.
It's so
Because
crazy.
again,
What
I
do you
wasn't
mean?
really,
He had purple hair.
I wasn't there for that.
Who else?
I wasn't there for that.
It's okay. The purple hair is quite notable. What did you say to him?
I literally no. Andre went to talk and ask, and then he started talking about you. And when
Why,
when it
Andre?
clicked in my brain,
I
what
didn't. That
who
was
he
him. It wasn't me.
Okay,
What did he
well,
say?
I don't know because I wasn't there for this.
He's
I'm not
upset.
blaming you.
He's upset that you didn't come to say hi or something, and now because of Mavis's comment, he thinks that you just don't talk about them, which he seems upset about. Which, I mean, big whoop, right? But old people,
Don't say that about
I
my
think
dad.
I don't.
He was
think
mean,
this is
so I don't
something
care.
I do.
Still my dad, Andre.
If my parents were mean to you, I wouldn't care if you were upset about it.
Were they mean to you?
Yes,
What did he say?
he just blew us off.
This was before he realized that we're connected to you, I think.
Well, I do have parents, Mavis.
I literally just said, oh, I forgot she had parents, because I kind of forget everyone has parents.
Why'd you say it out loud?
That's okay.
That was a lack of judgment on my part, and for that I'm sorry. But I don't think it's as big of a deal as you're making it.
It's not a big a deal to us, but to him it certainly was.
I don't have parents. You don't have parents. And yeah, Rayla has parents, but I just, again, we don't talk about, like, our past lives that often.
Well, yeah, I don't talk about them very often, so it's okay. It's easy to forget.
But, like, random child on the street, yeah, I don't assume they have parents.
What?
I don't, like, again, my first one isn't, oh, where's this person's parents?
That was your...
Most people I've talked to, their parents are gone. That's actually true, wait.
It is not. You're
For
making this up.
Mavis? For Mavis?
Laria's mom is there.
Yeah, it's like probably the only example she could, like, Gemma. Two people she met maybe a few weeks ago.
You don't ask about people's parents.
Yeah, because, again, she grew up with a bunch of orphans.
And she's a test tube baby. What do you want from her?
That's too
That's
child.
true. That's true.
She just assumes people don't have parents.
You're the extreme of the in vitro embryo stage.
Okay. Anyway, that's fine. That's fine.
Like, people having parents is like, oh, that's awesome. It's so rare.
It's not rare.
It's for her it is. Think of her sample size.
Andre's gonna lift his mask a bit and water's gonna fall out.
Oh yeah, sorry. Are you guys okay?
No. Can
Oh,
we get
yeah.
out of here? I feel like we've been in here for a really long time.
You're the
Yeah,
one
we
that
can-
just passed out in the
I
water.
didn't pass out, okay? I meant to be there. It's nice. See? And he's gonna jump back in.
I'm walking
Oh
away.
my god. Salika is gonna take a step towards you, Mavis, and go to lay a hand on your shoulder.
Oh.
You let her?
Yeah, but like Mavis is very obviously just staring at her hand, like, what are you doing?
A little bit afterwards, you can feel magic pouring through you, as she'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Oh, that's nice of her.
You're so distrusting. I love it.
Hey,
That will be 14 points of healing.
Ooh, is that enough? Nah, it's just under.
hey, I'm exhausted. Can we sleep? That'd be great.
She'll take a
Thank
step
you.
towards you now, Andre.
Whoa, hey. I'm sorry, I'm
Andre.
complaining.
No,
She's
no,
just
it's a
gonna-
good thing, Andre.
Oh, it's a
Just
good
let it
thing.
happen.
How do I
Yeah,
know it's the
just let
same
it
thing?
happen.
She came here to help you guys.
She
That's the
clearly
only
doesn't
reason.
like us. He says, like,
Be
pointing
nice.
at her.
She stares
being-
directly at you, Andre. Her eyes sinking into yours, evaluating you, judging, piercing.
You guys call me
Stunning.
distrustful.
And as you're distracted by that look, she'll tap you on the shoulder and healing and cure wounds again at 2nd level. Fool. Should have moved away quicker. You don't get quite as much though, perhaps the demerit of being so distrustful. You regain 11 hit points.
Ah, she likes me better.
Cool.
You wanna sleep? I did not think about where we're gonna stay here.
Oh, yeah, a place like this wouldn't have a tavern, would it?
So, Alika.
He looks at you. Yes, you can stay at my place if you'd like.
Yes.
There are plenty of those little hunting huts in the woods too.
I think I'll take my
Looks
chances.
like
Hot.
your friends had an interesting interaction with your parents, but I'm sure if you asked them, they'd let you.
Nope, not doing that. Nice suggestion though.
I'm so sorry, Rayla.
No, it's honestly your interaction with them is whatever. It's not that big of a deal.
Is that normal with them?
What is?
You know, distasteful interactions. Don't worry, you
it
don't
feels
need to go
wrong.
any further. Andre's gonna start walking out. He's like, I get it.
I mean, I still listen. I'll still agree to the plan of if we sub-bot them, I'll turn you into a bird so you can hide.
Honestly, before we go into the big bad cave, I should probably see them at least once. So it's fine.
Let's just be positive. Andre's gonna shake the water out of his hair. All right, he's gonna do like the hand across his
dog-like
face.
is he? How dog-like is he?
Not extremely. Like he doesn't get on all fours and shake. He just kind of shakes his hair.
Okay.
No, like why?
You're not throwing it back?
No,
No.
even though Andre could throw it back.
I feel like he could.
Why are we? Is this established now? Is this canon?
Andre definitely knows how to throw it back.
Hey, he's General Kenobi's grandson. He's
But
gotta
you
be
know,
able to
General
throw it back.
Kenobi developed the move throwing it back. He was the first.
I honestly think General Kenobi Timmer is the most unhinged thing we've ever done.
It's
in
so
canon.
it just doesn't work at all.
It makes
It's a
no
great
sense.
name.
It's canon now.
It's general purpose.
And he was betrayed. Is someone he raised? Question mark.
I don't want to develop his generational lore. I didn't think that far ahead.
Wait, so Andre wants to go sleep like ASAP, right?
Yes, I used
Yeah,
a lot of
apparent-
spells.
Yeah, apparently that fight took a lot out of him.
Are you okay, Mavis?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She didn't take a boulder to the chest,
No, but I did get attacked by a pack of squirrels.
and that's your fault.
I also did actually take a boulder. What are you talking
took one.
about? I don't dodge better.
Okay.
Yeah,
Andre,
she's so different,
Andre
Andre. Why can't
considered
you
shooting an
understand
Eldritch Blast at her just for a second. Just be like, show you dodging.
You've been complaining this entire time we've been in the cave. Like God.
No, hold on. Positive. He's gonna put his hand over his face and just smile. Okay. Positive. And he's gonna go.
Rayla, I don't think you should leave us alone for that long again.
I'm sorry for leaving. I didn't intend to.
Yeah, no, it wasn't your fault. I'm just saying. I don't know. We tend to cause problems.
From a distance, Andre's just gonna go. You know, with how much it happens, I feel like it is one of your fault at some point.
What?
She's doing her best.
Well, like I am sorry for leaving you guys. I know this is my place. It's
Well, it's not your fault you were kidnapped by a lantern law.
What?
Oh yeah,
Are
Andre.
you
do
okay?
Oh yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't worry.
And she's gonna like poke around like,
I'm all
your
intact.
brain's okay?
I think it's as normal as it usually is.
They're like really mean. Are you sure? Do you
Yeah,
have like a
this
tag mark on you or something?
You see, like Rayla stop for a second and just kind of look herself over. I think I'm okay.
She is. I looked before. She doesn't have a rigid sigil or anything. Usually
Why would
there's
someone have
a whole hard
lantern?
curse or something like that, but
I think they were curious about us, but also I think Andre knows them already.
What?
Do you know a guy named All Hued?
What?
Can you actually not hear me?
They're pretty far.
he is.
Okay, maybe we
How
can shout
bad?
in the middle of a cave.
Like he's just walking. Like he didn't wait for anyone.
This is what I've been dealing with. Ugh.
I'm not. Whenever I'm alone with Andre, I guess honestly it's a weird time. It's okay. It's okay. We have to all
Okay,
get
at
along.
least this time I didn't give him a mental breakdown, right?
I was not. I'm still not really sure what happened during that.
I thought it was supposed to be a low-level elemental. What happened
Oh,
here?
oh no, it was a construct of some sort.
Hmm.
Big
What
guy,
what was it made of?
What?
mud, mud and stuff.
It was
Oh,
made of
The
mud.
earth.
yeah, that would make sense. She looks back at the waterfall, rises from there with the influence, with alive.
Yeah.
Oh, but usually those aren't that strong. Hmm. Did it have anything weird?
Well, besides that, the fact that it was wearing a pendant that gave it magical abilities.
Oh,
Uh,
so that's where real Raju's went.
yep, that's what I got right here. And
Oh, that's why. Okay, that explains. This is a
Andre, did you? You're closer to it than I was.
Ah,
You got out of his chair to be that far. I respect the
I
dedication.
actually didn't. I figured it out, I think.
Damn, you just built it.
New technique.
Shit. Anything weird about it? Had I? Oh, I don't think Mavis would have like really understood how like powerful it actually was. She's like fully like, yeah, no, it's pretty easy to deal with. Honestly, we just gotta dodge it and hit it every now and then.
So your sense
Oh,
of power scaling is off.
Yeah.
why? Why is he so? What does he seem so exhausted then?
I mean, he did take a few hits,
Hmm, I'm going to
but
heal him again.
yeah, he also used a lot of magic.
Mm.
Hmm.
We do have to rest before we do anything else. That's okay.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to pace himself, is what I'm learning.
Okay, alright. Sorry, I don't have
You can't hear
15
any of
spell
this.
slots. Listen, this is me. This is Colin. Sorry, I don't have a bunch of spell slots.
It's true. He's like half a person.
I mean, I didn't
Wow.
realize till halfway through the fight that this was gonna be the only one, so that's why I was kind of being conservative with it. And then I stopped being conservative with it.
How? It's like, do you know how long this elemental's been in here?
It can't have been too long. Usually they start quite small. The last time I came here was about a week ago. Can't have been much bigger than person size, right?
Oh, it was much bigger than.
It looks at you, her expression becomes more concerned rather quickly.
Oh, I
How
don't actually
big?
remember the size of it. Was it 25 feet?
In height?
It was like 40, like, it was like massive, right?
It was a good 25 feet, like in width and
Oh my
length.
god.
In width.
It's a wide
Oh,
boy.
what was the
Yeah.
height?
He had some girth.
What was the height then?
Wasn't it 40 feet tall?
Yeah,
Alright.
40, 50.
Oh my god.
It
Okay.
was like 40 by 25.
Oh my.
No, that's
Okay.
Oh yeah, no,
that's
it was
very.
picking up these. It was gonna pick up a pillar and chuck it. Thankfully, we
Yeah.
like killed it before it did that. But yeah, it walked up like the mountainside and it destroyed the bridge.
Looks at the remnants of the pillar and then at the bridge. These.
Oh, you know, it took a lot of hits to bring down. Actually,
It. This is growing much faster than it should be.
oh, this is like a problem.
Yeah. Well, the only thing that's nothing's changed here other than us getting here, right?
I think
Yes,
something might be aggravating something.
I think this is probably linked to the cave.
The
The
cave.
magic in there is very powerful at strengthening and reforming things.
So that's sealed. Do you still think we have a month with it, or?
It looks at you. I I don't think so. Especially since the Willow Brews aren't so willing to fight anymore, it looks.
Has there
Oh.
been any other strange activity around here?
I've heard Larissa has seen some people, probably the ones that Lady Lodine was referring to. But I can't imagine they'd be the ones causing this.
Well, then that might be their intent, but do you think that might be a symptom?
Hmm. As far as I understand, their goal is to focus on people like you, right?
Yes, and that involves very
Hmm.
strong influences.
Yes, but it wouldn't be like these. This is Heart and Forge. This is nothing like the influences you yourself have.
Hmm. But
It wouldn't
someone
make
of
sense for them to
Lantern
pursue.
went after Rayla.
It
I don't
doesn't look
know.
like they were hostile, though.
They weren't, and honestly, I think that was honest more of a general interest for our group, not just me.
Which is also worrying. You should prepare for that.
I think it's better in me and Andre's case to be somewhat unseen, or at least unnoticed by most of that community.
How exhausted is your friend, really? She looks back towards where Andre left, now way fucking gone.
He did take quite a few hits, and I did have to heal him up quite a bit.
Hmm.
His magic is probably exhausted.
I don't think it's a good idea to wait more than we need to, but heading into the cave while already fatigued.
Is a bad idea, and we're not gonna do that?
I also, I have not as exhausted. I have used up some of my own resources, so perhaps it would be beneficial to rest.
Yes, but Rayla, what do you think of sleeping in the village for today instead? My hut is quite far away. If something happened, he doesn't finish the phrase.
If something happens, we should be here to meet it. Yeah. We can. Where do you suggest us to stay?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I think I cut out for the latter half of
Eh,
that.
no, no, no. I was gonna say, where do you suggest us to stay?
There's not that many places we could stay at. There's always Zarija. He probably won't have enough space for the four of us, but I can take minimal space. Obviously, also your parents, or well, if you're travelers, you gotta be used to camping out. That's always an option.
That's true. Honestly, let's go talk to my parents. I want to see why they didn't come into here, or why they just ignored this. That's very well. I don't know them too well, truthfully, but that's kind of weird. They don't just ignore stuff like this.
Okay.
And so yeah, we can stay there. Well, if they let us, and if whatever is in the cave comes outside to meet us, then we respond, and then after we all rest, we go into the cave and everything is good. Okay, that's the plan.
Okay. If you're okay with that, then let's go.
The lantern. That was.
Salika just kind of stares at Rayla for a moment, trying to ascertain how you really feel.
I feel like Rayla would be trying to like hide her expression.
I see.
Also, Daria, what did you say earlier?
It was a thing just to break up like, whatever was going on. It was just she just said, "Oh, I might have broke the lantern that was outside."
Oh, that's inconvenient.
I couldn't see while we were fighting, and it was a whole thing.
Well, we'll have to get El Raju to make a new one, or else, well, she won't be able to mine. Well,
Well,
they face
no
worse.
one,
That's inconvenient.
no one should go in here for the next couple days anyway, right?
Well, they need metal. So there's still plenty to repair in the village.
And they also need their lives, don't they?
Well, you're right.
They can wait a bit. Is Andre just gone, by the way?
Yeah, he's fucking
He's
gone.
going.
He booked it.
He didn't book it. He was walking. Y'all were just standing around.
Yeah, because we're talking.
Yeah, multitask.
He's not wrong.
After the conversation dies down a bit, Rayla's just gonna start walking outside the cave then.
All right.
I'll
Salika
follow behind
follows.
the light source.
She
'Cause I
picks
can't
up.
see in the dark.
Really?
No.
Come here.
Yep, coming.
They just can't see in the dark. Why is... I feel like we should fix that.
Right. She picks up. Salika herself picks up a little stone that begins to glow in a bright light.
Thank you.
She hands it over to you as the three of you make your way out.
I mean, usually when I need to, I just transform to something that I can see in the dark.
I guess that's fair. I've never thought about it. I just feel like... I don't know. I just thought you had dark vision. Like, no. I just feel like that's something you should have.
Why do
Not
you
have-
have that, Rayla?
Huh?
Why can you see in the dark? I didn't mention that before, but you couldn't see in the dark when you left.
Yeah, it's something I picked up, I guess.
um, is that persuasion? I don't know. you can just now see in the dark.
I also have a ghost sister. That's new too.
Yes, you did
I'm
say
gonna-
that. Maybe the two are linked.
Yeah, I have a ghost sister and I can see in the dark, and my friend's made of worms. And Andres, I don't know, doing something, I guess.
A herald.
The war criminal.
And a war criminal. Actually, he's probably not a war criminal, but he's probably,
I think he would be a
Regicide's
war criminal. No, I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah.
defecting.
I don't know if that's war crime.
No.
That's crime, though, of some sort.
Yeah. He was just in a war.
It's just,
Regicide.
All the crimes that are associated with that.
Regicide.
Attempted?
That's
attempted.
still, I think, a crime.
He didn't succeed. Honestly, that's kind of
Still, you
crazy.
still get punished for the attempt.
I feel like that's worse. If you're gonna kill a queen, like at least just pull it
At least
off.
do it,
Like,
you
come
know?
on. What kind of weak shit is
Be
that?
better.
Exactly.
Be better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he never wins.
Anyways,
Never will.
Oh, what can
as the three of you make your way out of the mine, you soon catch up with Andre. On the way there, Rayla, you feel a light tap at your back. Falika. whispering into your ear. You're more assertive than before. Suits you.
Please don't point it out.
She gives you a wry smile. Keeps going.
Andre's
Look,
attempt to
Andre.
be more positive. Andre's gonna, if Lorraine is still out, he's gonna go, keep up the good work, and he's gonna bardically inspire them. Turning a new leaf. Rock Monster is behind him.
As you do so, you pass by, you can see she's about to swing her axe down to chop another log. You bardically inspire her, and as she swings it down, let me roll for it.
Oh god.
That's a total of a 23. Oh wait, no, there's the bar. What is the bardically inspire?
My dice is a D6. Yeah.
Oh, that's a 6. Total of 29 for the strength check. So, for that athletics, she rolls a 29, and she absolutely destroys that log, split clean into the two halves go flying, and you can see a great indent in the stump she'd been using as a cutting board. Whoa! It's useful. Thanks.
Yeah, keep it up. He's gonna do it again.
She goes to grab, instead of grabbing just a little log, she takes an entire trunk. She goes to push it on the stump. That is a total of 15. So she just kind of pulls it out there and readies the axe for a strike. And that one's not so good. 11 plus the bardic inspire. You want to roll it?
Sure.
You said turn over a new leaf? What did...
He was upset. That's a 3.
A 3.
Oh.
So a total of 14. You can see the axe making good progress through the entirety of the trunk. Not quite as much as before, but it's still definitely good progress. Huh. Have you tried being a lumberjack? This thing, that could work for you.
More of a hype man. He's gonna keep going.
She waves you away as she gets back to work, cutting down that trunk. And the three of you are now down the mine. You can see far, far, far ahead of you Andre's minuscule figure. A little dot in the distance, walking away.
He doesn't even know where he's going.
This is how it happens. You'll never see him again. He'll just disappear.
He just walks out of the campaign.
Gets lost.
Okay, well, we have to make the trek down.
You start to head away, and after just a few moments, you get a bit of an odd sensation through your stomach. Do both of you make a charisma saving throw, please?
Oh.
Who? Both of who?
Oh, sorry. Rayla and Mavis.
Oh.
Oh, see, if you weren't lagging behind, you wouldn't have to do this.
You don't know where you're going.
Yes, but I'm not making a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Okay.
Charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh. I got an 8.
I got a 4.
Oh no!
Wow.
An 8 and a 1?
And a
4.
And a 4. Oh, okay. Sorry. That's more respectable.
It's
And
different. Thank
One of
you.
had an amulet that could buff saving throws, right?
Oh! Wait, didn't I choose attack rolls?
Yes, you did.
I'm a greedy bitch!
Fun fact, that's actually a note that I put in the thing. Just like to remind myself of that. I have a document. It reads Rayla amulet attack rolls in parentheses selfish.
No!
the two of you are now poisoned as you
Wait.
feel an odd swirling in your stomach. Particularly odd for you, Mavis, because you're pretty sure you didn't eat or drink anything that could possibly be slushing inside of you.
How does resistance work again?
Oh, it's not poison damage. You have the
Oh, it's-
condition.
Okay.
Oh, is this a disease? Is this why I didn't get it?
You feel this strange sensation again and again, come and go, ebb and flow. As you look around you, you can see the world now is different. Everything is still where it is. It's still the same it is. But the sky now is overwhelmed in this shade of bright pink through which
Uh,
streaks, bolts of orange lightning falls through. You can see high in the skies 4 great crystals hovering, each of them easily the size of a house around the mountain. Each of them gives you that same nauseating feel, your heart beating faster in your chest. That's especially wrong for you, Mavis. And all of you regain 4 hit points. If you're at max HP, that turns into 10 HP.
Oh.
I'm now finally at max. Or poisoned. And now we see shit. Uh, yeah, I mean, were me and Rayla walking slightly behind Andre, that's why we got it? Are we still... Okay.
No.
You're
So
just
we-
outside. You're just outside the mine. You're at essentially the highest point you've been, through your sense of the closest to the mountain's peak.
Is
Yeah.
Salika completely fine?
Salika, behind you, looks uncharacteristically frazzled. She looks up at the 4 great crystals. The two of you, head back to Reuben without me. I'm going to go to the cave to make sure nothing's happened.
Are you sure you should do that alone?
Yeah, you
right now?
shouldn't do that alone.
Well, it's better that I go alone than that just the 3 of us go. You and your compatriot are exhausted, right?
I can
If
go
there's
with
any-
you. Mavis, you can go back down.
No, I think I'm seeing what you're seeing here, and also Mavis has like a hand over her chest where a heart would be. And every now and then she's like kind of staring down, like really confused. And she keeps staring at the sky, but I don't. No, I can still go with you. At the very, I'll stay in the back, but at the very least I can keep you good. If anything happens, I can heal you.
Okay.
And
Let's go then. If anything happens, let's retreat.
Salika, actually, here, and I'm going to put a hand on her shoulder, and I'm going to cast Enhance Ability. I think I'm going to use Bear's Endurance. Wait, no, why do we ever use Constitution checks? Never mind,
Yeah, there's not a lot of con checks.
yeah. That's like the only thing I have that can do any sort of buffs right now, though.
You're already worn down. You shouldn't exhaust yourself for me.
I can do this much, and I'll do, Eagle Splendor then.
For charisma checks?
Oh, fuck, it's checks, yeah. Ugh! Then do it, yeah, I'll do... 2d6 would be more than 4. I'll do it for the constitution checks, but also for the temp HP then.
Well, if it comes down to a fight.
Or just some extra padding. And that's 6, right? That's a 6 for the first one, as a 4, so 10 temp HP.
Okay. She'll raise a finger, and a small bird will come to land on it as she casts Find Familiar, or at least a druid's equivalent of it. Was it your
Mhm.
wild shape expand?
Yeah, so you get Wild Companion.
Mm-hmm. The wild companion. A small wooden bird comes to land on it. Go tell the masked man in the village that me and his friends have gone to the cave. The Liga whispers into his ear, and the bird flies. Well, Salika turns to the two of you. Let's go.
Riela's gonna quickly turn to Mavis. Are you sure? You can set this out. It's okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I do too. That's why I really don't want you to come.
But what if something were to happen? 3 people are better than 2 then. I'm not injured and I still have some magic left.
Okay, but you
I'll stay in the
Only
back, I promise. I won't.
stay in the back. Prioritize yourself. Don't. I don't want this to be bad for you.
I'll be fine.
Rayla will walk Rayla's gonna kind of walk a little bit faster to go in front of Salika.
Salika will pull at your shoulder a little bit. Let me. You're trying to give me magic after all.
All of you are so nice. Okay, alright.
You know me. I could take a hit.
That's not. Okay.
She winks at you. If there's anything, we'll run. There's no point in fighting this while we're exhausted.
Okay.
But there won't be anything. The seal is still intact. Or she looks up again at the 4 crystals. It should be.
Let's go see.
The 3 of you begin to make your way up. Rayla and Mavis, the 2 of you still have the poisoned condition. You find yourself, after a few minutes, at the entrance of the mouth of the cave. It's stalagmites of the same pink crystal that you saw hovering in the skies. Like the actual mouth to a stone beast. Salika goes to enter. You can see her staff ebbing with powerful magic. As she herself keeps a vigilant eye, you can see theirs glowing with light magic. Do you follow after her?
Rayla does.
And we will But for a moment, to Andre's view, you just passed by Lorraine's place. Very nice. You helped her cut some wood. You're now at about the same height as El Raju's place. You remember that they told you to come back if you defeated the thing, because they'd be more than happy to help and answer a few questions if you had any.
Wait, sorry, repeat that?
Yeah. After you agreed to go kill the thing in the cave, take care of that. You remember that they told you that if you had any other questions, they'd be happy to help.
All right. I think he's gonna wait for the others though, because he's like, they're really taking a while. So he's gonna, before he gets into town, he's probably just gonna find a nice tree just lay up against, and he's gonna fall victim to the like, I'll just rest my eyes for a bit, and he's gonna start almost falling asleep.
Good thing you're quite conspicuous. You're not like hiding, right?
No, he's just like, here's a tree next to the side of the road.
Okay. After a few moments, you get pecked.
What?
You feel the spattering of two little feet on your shoulder and a smacking of a soft beak against the side of your head.
Okay, what?
Bee! 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 There's a small wooden bird repeatedly bee! Bee!
Okay.
At you.
I'm sorry. Alright, I'm up.
Bee! 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 The small wings flutter very adorably as it points towards up with its beak.
What do you mean? Why? I just... Okay. Gonna get up. Alright, fine.
The bird attacks you relentlessly with its tiny beak.
He's just gonna start running up like, okay, fine.
What do you do?
He's gonna go back up. He's like, okay, whatever. He's so upset. It's like, there's just one thing.
The bird stands on your head, ruffling your hair a little bit.
It's like, I asked for one thing, and no, of course.
It pokes you against the head.
Yeah, he's just gonna go back up angrily.
Alright. You make your way back up. It takes a while. You don't really see Rayla or Mavis or even Salika. You do see in disguise, though, a familiar foe. A large, feathered creature. One that brought much doom to your life a long, long time ago. He seems to be on the hunt. You don't quite seem to be their prey.
How high up is it?
In the sky?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit less than like 100 feet. Like it's flying at a fairly low altitude, trying to find prey.
Oh, I could Eldritch Blast it. Oh, I could. But no. He's not gonna just shoot some random bird in the air. Especially since he knows there's two people that can shapeshift in the vicinity.
That would be so funny. He just starts killing all the animals, just in case.
Yeah, he's just like, alright, what now? He's looking at the bird.
It bees! Even higher than the mine you were at before. There's still that small path that leads onwards and upwards.
You've got to be kidding. He's gonna go up it.
As you take one more step, your vision changes. Much like for Rayla and Mavis, you see the four gigantic crystals hovering in the air. Their clearly magical aura. Their influence seeping through the world and through you. Make a charisma saving throw.
You got it. 16.
16, you pass. You felt much more powerful influences. You are a more powerful influence. keeping yourself leashed at all time. But if you did not, the flint does not compare to this. You are on a different level. You can feel a slight sloshing in your stomach that you easily shake off. You do not regain hit points,
You got it.
nor are you poisoned.
He's gonna head on up, just like, oh, of course. Of course, it can never be easy, can it? And he's just gonna go up the path. He will
You,
start hurrying now, like much faster.
Yeah, okay. Bee, bee. The bird seems pleased. And you make your way upwards. As you do, you arrive at the open maw of a great cave. There are stalagmites dripping from the ceiling of that same bright pink crystal, oozing with magical influence that you saw before. From the inside, you can faintly hear a beat, a thumping, like a drum or a heart.
Figures. He's gonna go in.
You go in, unknowingly following after your companions. And here, we'll wait for a moment for Daria to be back.
Andre is so mad.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, what? I left you all for like maybe 10 minutes and now we're here?
We didn't do it. Like, it's
Yes,
not
you
our
did.
fault.
You went in there. He just wanted some.
Yeah.
He wanted to go eat, but no.
Yeah, because the world's exploding, dog.
I don't think the world's exploding. I think it's just a small village, and that's the only thing. Why don't you just give it up?
What's wrong with you?
Maybe it deserved it.
It doesn't.
You don't know that.
What happened to your path? Oh, with the redemption. Where did that go?
That's not Andre. Well, that's Andre. That's not me.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm the guy that's like, hey, it'd be kind of hype if Andre died.
Andre could die here.
He could. He is so. I used I used half of my bardic inspiration on a bit because I thought we
Yeah,
were
you did. That's okay.
Mama said we're going in this cave, whether we like it or not.
That's
Hey,
your fault.
That was all of your choice. You had a plan to stay the night.
Yeah.
That was on you guys. You had a good plan to go get a good sleep.
Hi, I'm back.
You know,
What's
can I
up?
draw
Nope.
aggro? I'd love that. I want him to die. So you could blame
Oh, are
yourselves.
we all dying? Is that what's happening?
No, I want Andre to die.
No, so you mean Rayla dying?
No. We didn't progress on your end since you left. As
Alright, oh my God.
what was the last thing you heard?
It was literally just. Oh, it was just Salika talking to her familiar.
Yeah, I see. After that, Salika and Rayla headed upwards, following along a narrow path through the mountain. Would you have followed them?
Yeah, I'm following them. I already agreed to.
I see.
Do you want to veil?
After that,
As a player, I don't know how much I don't think this is smart at all.
I feel like we can all just leave.
But then,
too late.
okay, I'm pretty sure this NPC might die.
I think so too, but you guys don't have to be here for this.
But Rayla's gonna stay here for this, right?
Yeah, because she's not gonna leave Salika.
Yeah, that's like saying, oh, you guys don't have to go to Andre's execution.
Like, I can't just leave you then.
Yeah, but you guys are like so low, so you guys shouldn't do this.
Too late.
I think I could get us out if I needed to.
Okay.
I'm looking at the spells and stuff I've left. I think I can get us out at the very least. Even if I have to do some knots some okay shit. Is there any dead bodies in here?
No, not yet. Let me describe the scene a little bit. As you kept going up the path, you arrived at the entrance to the cave. The upper side mouth of it lined with stalagmites, like teeth to a stone beast. Each of the stalagmites made of the same pink crystal you saw before, and gleaming with the same power. Salika and Rayla stepped forward. Did you follow them?
If Mavis didn't follow us, Freyla wouldn't have gone forward.
Okay, so they're going into this path.
They're going into the cave.
They're going into the cave.
Yes.
Oh, I think they should have I think we should have notified more people.
Like the village?
Or someone, right?
Mm,
Because Andre is exhausted.
he is.
And he's currently the only one who knows where we are. Oh, I don't want to use one of my wild shapes so unfamiliar.
No, you don't have to. We can get... Salika still has her familiar.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, I think maybe more people should be aware of what's happening.
Salika turns to you before entering the cave. Like, who?
Honestly, you can let Larissa know and my parents, maybe.
We could, yes. Your parents would be a good idea. But I don't know how much Larissa could do if anything happens.
Anything happens, she has to get everyone out of the village, probably.
You would also have more knowledge on this, right?
When it comes to this cave, I know as much as her. If we had to notify someone to tell the others to leave, perhaps Lorraine would be a better move. She's closer to the cave after all. She'd be the first one to be attacked. Well, I can get my familiars to more and more people anyways. She holds out her hand once more and will expand her last use of of wild companion. Another little birdie. Go tell Lorraine, Larissa, and the Willow Brews that me and Rayla's companions, along with Rayla herself, are entering the cave. And the bird flies, its wooden wings through the air, flying majestically. Very adorable bird.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right, it would be better to be more careful than not. You said there was a spell storing amulet, right?
Yes, I have it on.
I'll fill it up for you. In cases like this, just in case, would be better to have. She seems to be considering a few spells, and then lands a hand on it, and she will cast Polymorph.
Mm-hmm.
You now have one charge of Polymorph into it. So 4 levels. I loaded it with a spell called Polymorph. It lets you change someone into a beast of your choice. It's very versatile. You can use it for offense or defense, running away, utility. If anything happens to any of us, you'll be able to save them. Though I doubt that's going to be an issue. At most, all we'll need should be Dispel Magic.
Do I have that equipped right now?
I-
I do. Okay. Man, I was planning my long rest and what spells I was gonna switch out for this cave.
You could still do that. If you're not in the cave yet, you could still go get a long rest.
But it's
We could camp right in front of the cave.
okay. I really want to get a long rest for this and have all of us prepared for this.
Mm-hmm.
But what if we don't
I'm
have
worried-
time?
That's why it's a time issue. I think Salika's gonna come into this cave no matter what we're doing, and I think Rayla's following her in, right?
Not forget, you've also got Lynn coming up soon.
She knows where to find me. It's fine.
You think that's the issue?
I don't know what the issue is. I don't know what's happening right now.
Still have the
She's
shadow
striking it.
listening in on everything too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
Sure.
fun.
Yeah, which is not great how you mentioned that whole thing about the all feud with it. But you know, it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Oh shit, yeah. Remember that
Yeah.
note I have of, hey, they can
Thanks for
listen to
implicating
whatever's
him.
here.
That's great. Love that.
I forgot about the shadow. I'm sorry.
You know, this is great. He might die.
Yeah, I knew Andre specifically, I think.
What if you bring Rayla down with you?
Could.
Well, that's not her with me. That's me with her saying that.
Okay, worst case scenario. Something in the cave explodes and there's millions and gazillions of monsters that come out of it, right?
But if I can get at least 4 hours of rest before that happens,
You can
I
take a
can
little
reset
nap.
everything. Because I'm zombie, so I only need 4 hours.
Would you guys be willing to take a rest in front of the cave?
Andre's not in there, so.
I would absolutely be willing to do that. I'd be like, hey, if you want to watch it from outside, I can rest up for a bit so we have more than ample enough amount of magic going into this highly dangerous, risky environment.
Okay.
And if we're not inside a cave, then I think we have more opportunity to leave if something goes wrong. I will say this.
Yeah.
I do want to long rest. As a
Mhm.
player, I think we should absolutely do that, have everything prepared before doing this. However, I don't know if we have the time for that. And do you honestly think, would Rayla honestly wait?
It's like, it's tricky. I don't know.
Because more specifically, would Rayla wait if Salika just went in?
If Salika just went in, no, she would not wait. But we have... She hasn't gone in just yet, I guess.
Yeah, we're right before the point of getting in.
My only thing is, if we don't get in, are the consequences worse than if we just went in now? It's my only problem.
I mean, I have divination, we could ask.
Do you have the spell slots for that?
Yeah.
Cause like...
Is that
let's
worth
say-
it? Is that worth using that spell slot to
No,
cast
I don't know.
divination? Like, it's
I don't think it is.
that's a
Yeah.
feedback loop of like.
Cause like, let's say we go in, right? We're obviously gonna get murked by something.
If we
All of
don't
you
have
are
time, we don't have time.
Mhm.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, I don't
Well-
think we have time. I'll say this is what I have currently. I have 2 level 1 slots. I have 2 third level slots. I have 2 fourth level slots.
So like, my thing is, we fight no matter what. That happens, I think. I feel like it.
Yeah.
But it's like...
So
Is it worth?
those are the resources I have. I also have 1 more use of wild shape.
What's up with Andre right now? Is he also pretty bad? Well, you said he was pretty bad.
He's
Used
not
up all
there,
his-
so
But like, let's say we go to the time limit, right? Like, what?
we don't know what happens. And is that safe enough to risk?
We don't know what happens, but we also don't know. But okay. I really don't want Andre to go in. If he's that messed up.
I don't think he's coming in if we go in right now.
Well, he's coming in right now. He's just not there yet.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a little bit behind you guys.
Yeah, Andre's coming in with us if we go in.
I'm trying to see, is there any way we can gauge how long we have? But are there any like animals nearby the cave?
Yeah. You're in the forest.
But like, are they like running away from the cave?
Not really.
Rayla is kind of like, you know, hey Mira, how are you feeling?
It takes a moment longer for Mira to come out than usual. What did you say, Rayla?
How are you feeling?
Rayla?
Hello? Okay. Mira?
It takes a moment, and Mira materializes herself to the side of you. Oh, there you are. I couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling great actually. It's a lot easier to like show myself like this than before.
Why couldn't you hear me earlier?
I don't know. It was like someone was singing over you.
Does that someone happen to sound exactly like yourself, by the way?
No, I don't think so. I think it was a man's voice.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
And didn't really. But yeah, well, what did you want to say? She looks distracted as you speak. Her vision, her eyesight wanders down the Thunderskin's cave.
Do you see or feel like something's happening in there?
Um, I could go see. I can go through the ground. And she begins to hover the closer to the entrance of the cave. The more she goes in, you can kind of feel her connection to you further. It gets progressively weaker, like something's pulling on it.
Okay, wait, come back.
She looks at you, turning your way. For the first time in a long time, you can see eyes that aren't just made of light. These are her eyes. And she begins to make her way closer to you. She's a lot slower than she was before. As she does come back, she looks almost exhausted. Or maybe overstimulated. Ugh, that I don't know what's happening there, but just getting out of that cave took so much effort. Is that how you feel in the morning?
Yeah, I guess so. Basically.
Ugh. For the first time since you've seen her like this, she seems extenuated. I don't think I can go in there and come back, Prela.
Mm. That's okay. You don't have to.
At least I can't like this. I was okay inside of you. I'll go back. She looks down and you can see that she's begun to hover closer again to the entrance, away from you.
Can I like dismiss her?
Yes, you can. You dismiss her and you feel her energy, herself, once more, melding into yours, as it usually is.
Okay, well, she's unhelpful. Daria, add a game tag to me. You said you have those. That's like your current like setup.
Yeah, so I have. Yeah. Yeah, so I only have one more use of wild shape, and that's either me doing the 10 point stuff or just actually using wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
I do have 2 slots in 3rd level spells and 2 slots in 4th level spells. That I think if something were to happen, I'd try to get us out rather than fight something, though.
Okay.
I don't think I have enough to fight.
Okay.
Especially because we're poisoned. Oh wait, I have advantage on being poisoned, though.
Oh, that's true.
Can I do that roll again?
Yeah. Remake it with advantage, so roll it twice. And Rayla, you roll it again yourself too.
Okay.
Again, I am corpse.
Your corpse.
Not sorry!
Nice. Mavis, you dismiss the influence with your own. You know what death is. You know how to dismiss life. It doesn't take much more than a memory of your meeting. And the world around you, once more, is cool, calm, and silent. You banish the influence.
I got a
Maybe.
13.
A 13? A 13 just passes. You focus in on yourself, on Mira. You try to ignore the beat. Focus on your own. The song is outside. You are within. And after a while, you're okay again. You lose the temporary hit points you gained. But you are no longer poisoned. And now, rather than this thumping of another worldly heart in your own body, it's only your own. Though you do have its melody still stuck in your head.
Is it possible that whatever's in there tried to go in preemptively?
Possibly.
I don't think so. The influences aren't supposed to be intelligent.
They're very intelligent, or at least they seem to be.
Not these ones. This is different. I understand you've met with many more advanced, but here it's not a case of long or anything like that. It's a case of, I think at least, an hour's influence leaking through. There's no goal. There's no target. it just is. Like the wind blowing through the seas, or rain. At this point, Andre, you could have met up with them.
All right, he's just grumbling as he walks up. All right, let's do this.
Wait.
We're debating it.
Debating what? I thought you guys came in here for like a reason.
Well, a second ago, the sky was pink and there's crystals floating.
Oh, they're still there.
I still see those?
Oh yeah, they're still there.
Oh, so Andre can see them too.
Yep. All of you can.
Okay. I thought that went away with the
No,
poisoning.
no.
Okay.
Just as real as your hands.
Are my hands real though?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think
Right.
so. If you pick stuff up with it.
Cast dispel magic on it. You never know.
I feel like we should risk trying to get you two to rest.
He's gonna look at Salika. Do we have time?
It's not. I don't think it's about time. No matter what, we fight something here.
Okay, and then if we wait, are there dangers associated with that?
I don't know.
Well, we warned the village that something's happening here. We've already done that part.
It doesn't change the fact that these people are gonna lose their homes if the same thing that happens last time.
But it doesn't change the fact that if we go in there without being prepared, we die. Or you guys do at least.
We should still be able to retreat if things go wrong.
So if retreat is going to be the option no matter what,
Yeah, if the only option is to retreat and not win,
there's no point of going in right now then, is there? What, besides information gathering? I can send in my own familiar.
If you send in a familiar, they'll be overwhelmed by the influence. I wanted to go inside to try and re-strengthen the wards. But what scares me is the elemental you fought, that clay construct. It was much stronger, much bigger than it was supposed to be. Mavis said it was 20 feet by about 40. Is that right, Andre?
Somewhere around there.
It should have been human-sized.
So, are you saying this is gonna be worse?
That's what I fear. It might keep growing if we don't act quickly.
Then if we can't afford the wait, what are we waiting for?
but if I just
We
My
won't
problem-
fight. But here's the thing: we can't fight whatever we go in and see.
yeah, my problem with that is if we go in without being sure that we can win that fight, what's the point?
Why are we not sure we can?
Because currently I'm working at half capacity.
Okay.
How long would you need to rest?
4 hours. He would need longer though.
Yeah, I would.
There is one way we could make this faster. Time passes differently in the Mansus. If you can reach the Orchard of Lights, a single one of their figs is said to grant people rest like an entire year's.
How long is it gonna take us to get there?
She takes out a small dagger from her pouch. It can be very quick, but it's also very risky.
I can't hang around the Mansus for too long, so... I'm not sure if
It's
I'm
quick.
able to be there.
So, am I trying to grab 2 figs then?
You could. Have you ever been to the White Gate? Been past it?
This one has.
This one, what does this one mean? Like, do you show someone when you do that, or?
I'm gonna get like with my head just kind of tilted towards Andre. Right?
Oh, yeah, I died 100%. Yeah, because I've been to the orchard, haven't I, Rama?
Yeah. You
I
have.
haven't though.
No, no one
No.
else has.
Yeah.
I guess
So
I
you
would
already
know the way. Okay, fine. I'll make it quick. He puts a hand out. Stab me or whatever.
Oh, no, if you've already been
Okay.
there, you don't need to die again.
Oh, then what's the knife for?
Well, a wound would still be the fastest way, but I'll
Then
have to
come
use
on.
I'll have to use an enchanted tool. Give me 10
Would
minutes.
this work? And I'm gonna bring out the horned one, axe dagger.
Oh, yes, that's Knock.
Yep.
Where did you get
Long
that?
story.
Less you know, the better.
That's not. She looks at you, Rayla.
Knowledge is a sword. I'm just gonna... It doesn't feel like
Sorry.
that.
Yeah, you've had that godforsaken mantra stuck like repeated to me how many times? Get upset when I use it.
Youth. Okay. Well, she goes and takes a hold of the dagger. And she steps one step closer to you, Andre.
Come on,
She
stop with
goes
the preamble.
She goes and puts the dagger right up to your throat. And in a single move.
Stay between the lines.
What? What?
He's gonna like mush into the scar. Just stay between the lines.
She smiles at you and cuts through about half of your neck, following along the line. And the two of you see Andre fall to the floor, sleeping,
Wait, did it
as
have
he
to be
bleeds
like
the fuck out.
It didn't have to be, but I'm glad that it is.
Oh, I thought it had to be someone who already been there. My bad, I could have volunteered.
Maybe it did.
Wait, why can't it just be a tiny wound thing? Why does it have to be so dramatic?
Because it's funner this way.
You're bleeding out right now.
It's funner this way.
God damn it.
He'll be okay so long as he reaches the orchard. He won't have any wounds.
Should I try and join him or?
Can we
This-
join him?
If you want to join him, you'll have to die.
I don't know what that means in like the context of myself, honestly.
You,
I don't think you should try this, Mavis.
I don't know, and I think this weapon might
Oh, yeah, no,
simply
that's-
kill you. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think
that's
this
too
is-
much damage to me.
Mhm. I think we can simply have faith. If things look bad, we can simply heal them.
Yep.
Though, then again, we won't be any closer if we do that, but... And on that note, we'll swap to Andre's view.
Hey, if you want to die. It seems like we gave you ample opportunity
I
here.
guess so. I feel bad. I didn't realize it could have not been him.
The Genshin soundtrack for
That's what you want to hear when you die.
this.
As Andre,
Honestly, Andre, you're gonna die to Genshin music.
As Andre, you feel the wound cut across your neck. And you are now knowledgeable enough to know what this means. A wound is a door, and thus you have reached the white door. Ahead of you are the two bony impediments that lead ahead to the white maze. The 2 bone fangs, gates of the dead. You've been here before. You vaguely know the layout. You've seen the lodge, the Sage Knight. You've seen the Orchard of Lights, where you met the All-Hued. And you've seen the path ahead, with that disembodied head. And again, if the journey is the destination, surely there is something for you through the maze. An endless flow of ephemeral souls dwell through it. What do you do?
He's gonna look at the white gate in the maze and just go, not yet. And he's gonna turn to the orchard. Or at least remembered how to get to the orchard at least.
You have to pass through the white gate and make your way through the maze to reach the orchard.
Well, if I die, that just kind of sucks. And he's gonna hurry in.
And so, you pass the gate. You see, you walk through many souls. None of them really give you much second thought, much note. And after a lot of walking, after getting lost for what seems like endless times, after your throat dies out, after your mouth ends, and silence is true, you pass by a crawled and curled up little girl, shivering, and enter the Orchard of Lights. There, trees glimmer with golden fruits, each of them born from large, large branches. Ahead of you is an endless plain which overlooks the rise and fall of not only the sun, but the sky. It is a peaceful place. There's not many like it. Do you say or do anything?
Wait, the child's like right next to the entrance to this place?
The child is kind of curled up in one of the walls before getting there. From where they are, they can't see the orchard.
Alright.
For them, it must seem like only yet another leg of this endless maze.
I hate you, Rama. Okay. Andre's just gonna kind of internally just ask, like, have an internal prayer, not maybe kind of like a prayer, just like, you know, asking the Flint to guide him, and he's gonna go back in, and he's just gonna see if he can interact with the child.
You go back to the child, ignoring the figs, the Orchard of Lights. And you recognize the child. You've seen them before, seen her before. You've spent time with her, laughed and fought with her. Or at least another her. As you get closer to the child, they seem very familiar to you. Do you do anything?
Please don't be what I think it is.
He's gonna reach close and just tap them on the shoulder, just like, hey, you okay?
You try and speak, but no words come. The domain of the dead is that of silence, and no speech may pass the white gate.
Alright, then he's
You
gonna...
pat her on the shoulder. Her body, or her soul, hold. She turns to you. And there, looking back at you, with bruised eyes and great lines of reddened tears, stands Mavis Essany.
God damn it.
He's gonna. He doesn't know if he can do it. He's gonna try to do what the All-Hugh did with him and see if he can, like, project his thoughts.
How do you try and do that?
Like, he's gonna just kind of, like, focus in on her, and he's gonna try to see if he can not, like, force his will, but if he can, like, direct it. The same way he kind of forced out that other influence, maybe he can, like, project his own.
I like that. Roll Arcana as you try to establish the Flint's domain.
Come on. Oh, 23.
23. You pull in the little girl inside your own world. Inside a world that does no speech. Inside a world that changes. Inside a world you know. You now find yourself out the White Gate. Out of the Mansis. Surrounding you on all sides is a burning disk. The darkened earth you have become accustomed to. But not one that Mavis has. This is not the first experience she's had like this. Daria?
Yeah, I'm
Would you
here.
like to remind Double, well, I suppose tell him, how Mavis first reacted when she saw that endless world in solitary?
Oh. She would freeze up entirely. She would freeze up entirely. You'd get no reaction from her.
Mavis does not move. She does not speak. She does not breathe. The world around you slowly changes, as ever it does. Greenery sprouts slowly, and the Flint's power thaws. It thaws the silence enforced by death. And thus you can speak.
Andre's just gonna like force his mouth, like, or like feel is like, okay. I know this is a little scary, but I guess that's obvious. Just don't be scared, okay? I'm here to help you as much as I can. Oh, wait, sorry. Does Andre, like, he doesn't have like his normal clothes, he's just made of light?
Yes. Right now your body is your soul's is. You can see this splotch of yellow around your eyes. Your own body covered in the influence of the Flint, especially for all your tattoos which glimmer in a powerful fire.
I know it might be scary, but my name's Andre. What's yours?
Am I playing this?
Yeah. You're not playing Mavis though. You're playing Mavis.
Got it.
To you, Mavis,
Wait, around how old is she at this point?
at this point, she would be that time when you died. I think she was 11.
Alright.
To you, Mavis, you have been wandering for years and years and years. You've forgotten a lot. Your name, how to speak, if you can. Fear is so anchored into you, you don't know anything besides it. And the last thing you felt was a cold woman's colder knife. you know nothing afterwards.
Mavis hasn't stopped staring at the yellow light.
The little girl, Andre, stares at your head, at your face. She seems like she recognizes something. She also seems scared.
This is, he kind of, like, was holding out a hand to, like, help her up, but then he's like, he actually just moves, takes a couple steps back. I know this is a lot, but are you from Bethende?
The only thing going through her mind right now is this another test?
Mm-mm. Andre's going to reach deep into himself, trying to figure out what to do.
A powerful voice resounds. Andre Timmer.
Hey, I'm trying to make progress. Don't scare them, please.
The Flint appears, or rather, reveals himself in his own domain. Mavis, you see a pack of rock. A pack of very powerful rock. You can feel so much heat coming from them. Heat you haven't felt in so long. It's not entirely unpleasant, but for now, it hurts very much as the heat strips away the kindness of winter.
Hey, can you help me make me look like me? Like, well, not the, like, not the soul, but, because I'm not trying to scare her, but he kind of, like, motions at her.
Yes, I can.
You can?
Though, why is your companion afraid of you?
That's what I wanted to know.
And so be it. And Andre, sparks of flame line up your body, your legs, your arms. And you don your usual outfit, that of the Madden Jester.
Okay, no, I get he's gonna, like, see if he can take it off. Like, is his, like, flesh under it?
As you pull away your mask, I guess?
Yeah.
It reveals your own light body. How does Mavis react to this?
The bells are
As the
jingling as he's,
individual-
like, struggling to get it off. He's like, come on.
How does Mavis react to Jingles' appearance?
Jingle-meister. But like fear, like she's still obviously scared, but it's then it becomes just a little bit of confusion.
This was made for intimidation.
This-
I think he's starting to think that this might be the best he could get. He's like, so I can't, like, get my face, like, it has to, All right, this is better than nothing. He's gonna put the like headpiece back on, and he's going to if he has his outfit, does he have his usual things? Like, does he have his deck of cards?
No, just
Ah,
ask for your fit.
Because he
You
wants
can
to.
feel your domain beginning to wither.
This
The flint is mighty, but it is not mightier than the mantis, especially not as incomplete as it is.
He's
You're
gonna
on
go.
a timer,
It's like,
without a doubt.
oh crap. Okay, he's just gonna lightly walk over and then put a hand out and just go. I know it's really, really like this is a lot, but I need you to trust me, okay? I won't hurt you. I actually know you. Mavis, right? I'm not like the people who hurt you.
Yeah, no, Mavis would kind of lose it at the like, oh, you can trust me, I won't hurt you. I know you, by the way, Mavis, right?
So, like, what does losing it mean? Like, she laughs, or?
Yeah, she go into like it'd be like first like a small like chuckle almost that like would build up to hysterical laughter at one point. This is it, huh?
Uh, what do you mean?
What, are you gonna compel me?
I don't know how to do that, and that sounds weird, so no?
You don't dress like them.
I'll take that as a compliment. I don't. And that's a lot to explain. Well, all I can say is we're actually going after those people who did this to you.
This being.
Well, I think. Do you know where you are?
Looking up a room name again. I I think I finally lost it.
You know, I kind of sympathize with you there. I kind of feel that same way, but. You.
I-
Okay. Just stay calm, okay? He's gonna put a hand on her shoulder.
Don't touch me! What?
Alright, my bad.
She's gonna back up, like.
Okay, fair enough. Just.
He backs away, and the world around you, Andre, grows much colder. From her, and from within, and from without. The Flint's domain begins perish.
Okay, I don't have much
Soon it
time.
will be gone.
I'll be back, okay? Just. I know you, and. I'm gonna talk with you, and the. It's so hard. I can't.
You know nothing.
Well, okay, I know. Maybe not of you like this, but I know another. It's really. Listen, I'm here to help you, okay? So just. I'll be back. Just stay safe, okay?
Stay safe, huh?
And don't read into that. It's what I mean. Don't like monkey's paw or whatever.
She's not listening to you anymore.
He's just like saying that as he's backing up. He's just like, okay, oh, crap, I gotta go.
Oh, Robert, you said 11, right?
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
when she died, I forget the exact time.
Oh, she was a little bit older.
Yeah.
11's when she kind of gave up for a while.
Okay, no, she's as old as she was when she died.
Okay.
Andre is gonna make a comment. He's like, man, how does she still have the same attitude that she does now? I can't believe it.
Same person.
He says as the bells are jingling as he's stomping away.
Traumatized child. Ooh, yeah.
You stomp away, Andre.
And also, Andre's gonna hug the pile of rocks. He's like, thank you so
You're-
much.
Fully thought you're a figment of her imagination, and she's like, how did I even do that? Is there something that wrong with me that I pictured that?
The warmth of Andre Timmer's world vanishes, Mavis. And you find yourself once more in the endless monotony. Unremarkable, cold, and comforting of the white maze of death. Andre, you go to hug the flint, and its influence consumes you, the flames scorching you all over. When you awake, power will remain, along with the sorrow of the dead.
He's gonna pull himself away from like the maze. He's like, ah, man, that sucks. That sucks. And he's gonna continue towards the orchard.
You shouldn't have done
You
it.
do not reach the maze again. You do not reach the orchard. The domain has perished, and you awaken once more. You were not long rested, nor are you short rested. Mavis, however, your spell slots are all refueled. You do not gain any of the other benefits of a long rest. Andre Timmer, you gain the power of Forge and the sorrow of Winter. I'll send you a description.
Alright.
And we will swap back to Mavis, Salika, and Rayla. As Andre kind of lies on the floor, kind of bleeding out, not really. It seems like the bleeding out has kind of stopped and been replaced with an oozing purple liquid. What are y'all doing?
Bless you.
Bless you.
Was in character.
Oh!
She's
Wow.
so good.
She's so
She's so good. Yeah, she's so good.
I can't
Wonderful,
believe that.
wonderful.
Diamond player.
Immortal.
Immortal player.
Radiant.
I hate this lobby.
I think the whole
Oh,
way
and I
how
just
someone-
realized, she's so good.
It's so good.
Wait, what?
It's the
Thank
sneeze
you.
thing.
when someone's talking about you.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Can
that
you-
one. Yeah.
So good.
Shit, I didn't know I could sneeze.
Yeah, you okay? You've never done that before.
No, my ears feels kind of weird too.
Okay.
I think the purple stuff is good.
That's good.
I think so. I mean, I'm not gonna touch it, but
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I mean, it's not bleeding out anymore, and it's like a whole wounds, and you travel via wounds and stuff. So that's gotta be good, right?
Hopefully. Oh, I feel bad. I should have volunteered for that. It shouldn't have been him.
If there's like another way of doing it, I would have done it.
He shouldn't go under. Honestly, neither of you really need to.
I mean, I still don't know actually what part I'm at.
What do you mean?
It's complicated, I think.
Complicated is one way to put it.
Do you think they kind of just fucked up what they wanted to do with me originally?
I think. Did someone not mention once that you're kind of the goal?
I can't have possibly been the goal though if I'm like out and about, right?
I'm not sure your freedom was the goal, but I think whatever you are, and you're wonderful, but whatever you are was the goal.
I hope.
Do you think Andre is achieving what we sent him in there for?
I hope so. I mean, if he knew the way already, it should have been there and back, right? Like, I can't imagine any detours or anything, right?
Well, usually the White Gate, you go through a maze. Perhaps you got lost.
Is the orchard in the maze?
It's outside of it. Kind of with it. It's...
But then...
Discussing Mance's geography is always tricky. It's in the vicinity of the maze.
I have faith in Andre. I mean, I know I give him a lot of shit, but I think... He's had our backs all the time, so...
True.
Should I actually be concerned about this the purple sploochy stuff, or...?
Oh no, that's just his blood.
Okay.
Anyway, Andre, you take 19 points of damage from that wound. Didn't roll it before because I thought you'd heal from the pig.
Can't.
Was it worth it?
He's too good of a guy. He can't.
Was it worth it?
He saw a child that was upset and he couldn't do it. He was like, I can't just leave them.
Well,
I'm like, I'll admit, I'm a little upset with how I played it, but whatever.
you're good, man. You're good.
There will probably be a next time unless Andre dies.
Yeah.
Well, Andre does right now, right here.
Even if Andre dies.
True. I guess he could just be like, hey, yeah, I died, so
And then she's stuck with you. Oh my god.
That's so cute.
no
That's matter what, family.
Andre will always be there to annoy you.
Oh, that is so sweet, though.
That is really true.
It's like, man, where'd you get your attitude from?
From you.
It's like, were you born with it?
She has like 2 friends, dude. Leave her alone.
Wait, what? 2?
Oh, actually, wait, what's... Yeah, she would have...
Oh, well, someone's gonna be disappointed it's not 3.
Yeah.
Anyways. As the 3 of you are speaking, you hear a loud... As Andre, you wake up with half of your throat missing. Salika immediately will kneel down to cast Cure Wounds. You're fucking gargling on your own blood.
Yeah, he's fine.
You'll cast it at 3rd level.
Oh my god, she's so nice.
And you heal
She-
14 hit points. Didn't roll that good.
She did slice his neck open.
I
Hey, it was-
guess.
Okay, but it was with your
14?
consent. Like, that was kind of your thing. Like, she did it, but like...
At I wouldn't have done it 3rd level. I was debating doing it even at all. Definitely would have been at 3rd level.
Why are you still injured? Didn't you reach the orchard? What happened?
I think Andre's like propping himself up and like tears are falling on the ground.
Oh.
Oh.
I couldn't.
That's okay. What happened?
Were you spotted?
No, I saw you, and I just...
You saw her?
What?
I saw a child, and I was... man, it's embarrassing. But I went over, and it looked like you. Had the same attitude.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
She didn't trust me. Which is fair.
Wait, you saw child me?
Yeah, I mean, you don't look this young, so yeah.
Wait, there's multiple? Oh no.
Is it different from the one that you saw back at Rylathon?
What? Wait. How old did...
I don't know, 11, 10?
Uh-oh.
I don't know what I was trying to do. I saw someone was sad, and I don't know.
Did she die?
What?
I mean, that's what happened last time.
No, she just yelled at me when I tried to help her, which is fair, but
Say what, I was 11? Yeah, I would have.
she just laughed at me, I think. But yeah,
She
I
laughed
failed.
at you.
I lost. I tried to speak with her and it worked, but
Did she like tell you why she was there, or?
she seemed to have thought she just lost it. Wait, this is perfect. If I try to go back at any time, what is something I could tell you in the past that you would believe the person is not trying to kill them or hurt them? Because it was really hard to get through to her. You. Whatever. Because she didn't believe that I was talking to you, which is also fair, because it doesn't make sense.
Uh, I don't know. I mean, at that point, I was like kind of empty for a bit. I don't really remember that time period too well. It it was like a lot. It was a lot solitary.
Is there something that you know that you didn't tell anyone else, so the people that captured you? Just so I can prove to her that I'm talking to you. Her. Ah!
I mean, they knew about my escape attempts. They knew who taught me. I I'll think about it.
Yeah, in the meantime, I messed up. Again.
Again.
Yeah.
Um,
He kind of gestures to his neck.
um, thank you for trying, though. Or like,
Thank you for trying.
I mean it more with me.
It was a worthy detour.
I wouldn't have taken it, but that's just me.
You wouldn't have talked to yourself?
No, God no. Again, I died last time. What if that happened again? And then there's the worms and the menses, and then everyone's after me.
I guess it is you. If anyone has the right not to talk to you, it's you. Wait, what? I don't know what that means.
So now what?
Well, I don't think we really have time to Westerly.
Let's do it then.
That my final offer. You guys don't have to come in.
I can handle myself.
You see, like Rayla, like cross her arms.
Listen, I know I wasn't great before, but I'm way better now.
Would you like
How
to
much
roll
you
deception?
No, he means
How-
he means like in general before. He's talking about before and after his pact.
I see.
I want you to be completely honest with me, Andre. Do you truly think that you will be fine if you go in there?
No, will any of us?
The less you just got killed, kind of.
I won't weigh you down. We got this.
That's not the issue here, you know that.
And I don't want any of your. Oh, I don't want to weigh you down. I don't want to. No, be straight with me. Because if you don't think you can handle it, you are not going in.
I can handle it.
Do you
Plus,
think you could take down Loria in your state right now?
yes? What? I could do it with
Okay,
my eyes
we're good.
closed.
He's fine.
Okay, and you, Mavis?
Yeah.
Okay, you see Rayla stretch a little bit.
I like
Okay.
sneezed and I feel like I have more magic. It's weird.
Probably has something to do with the mini Mavis, right?
Can't.
Oh.
I just can't stop crying. I mean, sweating.
Oh. I mean, that wasn't that sad, right?
Shut up. I'm fine.
You're fine?
I'll take point. He's gonna start going.
Wait, no, wait.
Point?
But someone's got to.
What,
You're not
what is
doing
this
anything.
point you speak of?
In front.
You are not walking in front. That's a very cute
How
idea.
about we have one of the ones that actually know what's gonna happen? Who know more about the situation.
I'm the one who made this much more dangerous.
It's fine.
Right.
Wait, can you walk in front of us? Mavis, Andre, you take back.
Yep. And I'm gonna, like, yank on him. Andre.
Fine.
I stand in the middle because
Oh my God.
my range is definitely my strong suit. Okay. You see Rayla
So-
kind of like stretch out her arms a little bit. This
Okay,
this could go well.
So, like, over here, maybe.
Salik takes the front and begins to walk ahead, looking ahead. You can hear her whisper under her breath with a playful tone, "Aye, aye, Captain."
I mean, you are crazy strong, so honestly, you could probably do it on your own, but I want to be there.
I wish I could do it on my own. I don't know yet.
All right. Sure.
You don't have
I'm just here to see you work.
I'm just here to... I'll have your back.
Under still wiping his eyes. Yeah, now I just don't even know
You
where it's
need-
coming from.
Do you need a tissue?
I'm okay.
Was I really, like, that pathetic?
No, what? Okay. Don't phrase it like that, first off.
Here. Okay.
Oh, is this not the time and place? Sorry.
We can discuss later after we don't die.
Got it.
Well, with all of you so convinced there's going to fight, I suppose there's no point in trying to avoid one. If they do try and attack us, we'll confront them. And if that doesn't go well, we can retreat.
Yep.
I have ability to teleport, so come near me if anything goes wrong.
I could also fly out if need be.
Hopefully. Hope they don't collapse the cave on us.
No,
And
why
thus-
would you say it like that?
And thus, All of you begin to make your way through the cave.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Mavis?
What? Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I'm following.
Make your way through the cave, and you begin to make your way down some familiar corridors, Rayla. You've seen this place many times before. This is the cave where you said goodbye. This is where many of the village's festivals and rituals are done. And this is where you lost so much. The walls, the torches, each of the pebbles, all of the crystals hanging from high above your heads. Each of them throb, resonate with power. Each of them beat like your fall's heart just before. You make your way down many corridors, and you arrive at the main chamber. This is where everything happened. And now, in the middle of the room, is a pearl-like sphere. It is opaque. You cannot see through it. It is rose-tinted, and you can feel power emanate from you. From it. The same that you have. Ahead of you, all of you feel the presence of this powerful ward. Salika herself seems wary, but doesn't quite seem to be distressed. She makes her way closer to it. Do all of you follow?
Yeah.
Yup.
You follow along. And Rayla, yourself, you feel Mira stir within you. You feel her being pulled again, like she was before. When she tried to reach in, alone, naked and unarmed. An influence tugging again. The closer you get, the stronger the pull.
Brayla, like whenever she feels that like pull from like Mira, she's gonna like do the thing when she like dismissed her the first time and just try to fight against it.
I see. You can try a charisma. Can that be a check or a saving throw? You're causing it, so charisma check.
Charisma check. Okay. Just straight charisma.
Yep. Just straight charisma.
Nine.
9.
Nine.
You try and push away that which pulls, but you cannot. It is stronger. That is clear. Salika stopped in your path. Come back to you. Make sure everything is okay. Do you, Sarah, do anything?
You see Rayla kind of like kneel down for a second, and she just says, Mira really wants to go towards the seal.
Do you think you can keep her in?
I am not sure.
Yes, you can. He's gonna bardically inspire Rayla.
Salika looks all of you over. If you're not certain, maybe you should step out. There doesn't seem to be that dangerous. The seal's not broken, at least. I'll reinforce it for now and try to figure out why it's growing so quickly.
I'll try to handle it. I don't want to leave. Let's just keep going.
Okay. She looks you over again for a moment, giving you a look. You've seen that look many times before. It needs not be explained.
I'll be fine.
Oh. This is the Thunderskin Cave?
Yes,
Is that
that's
the official name?
that's the name.
Is there any, like, lore behind it? Or.
Is Mavis asking this in character?
Yes.
That's so funny. So,
Lore-
what's the
lore
lore
is-
here?
Is
Lore
there, like,
is
any
a word.
stories? Is there, like, a story behind that?
Well, honestly, yes. Like, go ahead. Is there anything I don't know at this point?
Alika smiles at you. Yes, this is... I suppose at this point it doesn't serve anything to keep that hidden, but... There is an hour named the Thunderskin. I think all of you already know of that.
Vaguely.
The Thunderskin was born in many places. Or at least, that's how its legend goes. This is one of the places it was born. Or at least, that's what is believed. Maybe it just came here, and all that we've experienced is nothing more than a remnant of that, without thought or intent. That much is the power of the aspects it commands. Larissa knew this when she took over the helm of the village, but it had never been an issue until recently. Before then, it served as a place of power. People used grand spells here, and it kept the village safe, protected, healthy, and hidden away. Salika turns. Rayla? Is everything okay?
Does Rayla feel off? Is anything happening with Mira?
Right now, Mira is still struggling to fight against whatever is inside the wards. It is strong. But mainly, Rayla is a decent distance away from pretty much everyone.
I didn't move my thing.
So Reuben's typically kept hidden from outsiders.
Yes, there's not many outsiders, not for a place like this. And especially not people that would be in the know.
Everyone was so mean in town. Well, not everyone. It was just one person. The other one, she was nice a little bit.
Is there a particular reason you guys try to stay hidden?
Is there, Captain Timmer?
Yeah, people don't really like this place that much.
Okay, that would make... I was kind of MIA for most of that conflict.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on a border between two, conflicting countries, it's a rough spot, regardless. people are gonna target you.
So, where's some of the powers from this
Wait.
use?
Oh, okay.
So,
Sorry,
some of the
sorry,
powers.
repeat that?
So the powers of this were used to keep the town hidden.
Not so much hidden as protected.
Mm.
The big countries obviously know about the greater powers.
How long ago did it start acting up?
It's not been so long. A few weeks, maybe. Before then, it spent centuries. Quiet. But now, something happened. Years ago, its influences were unleashed. There had never been a need for a ward before. And now it looks like something is trying to break out. So we'll need to make sure to contain them properly. The thing is, fighting an influence with a ward is fighting fire with fire. If the ward we put in place is too powerful, it becomes the thing that we need to ward against. And so, it's a game of careful balance. Rayla, as you've kept getting closer and closer, you felt Mira stir awake within you. Not in the way she has before. It is energetic. It is willful. It is primeval. It is uncontrollable. Oh, wait.
Halt!
Yeah, halt! She's gone. She died. We gotta wait. We gotta wait a little bit.
Ugh, but I'm so mad. That's the one thing that would get Andre to not go to that orchard. Just seeing someone, he's like, oh, someone needs help. Hold on. I can just take a
Yeah.
quick detour.
It
could have been
I wish
anyone.
I had, like, God. Like, I don't know how to play Mavis that age besides being scared, but I'm like, I don't know if I could actually roleplay that.
That's okay. I can take over from now on.
No, I'm fine doing it. I just need a little bit of a heads up, I think.
I see.
I'm so upset. I also need to talk with the Flint. It's like, hey man, I thought we were moving past that. Why'd you give me that?
But, yeah, no, I think her reaction to seeing Weird Crazy Man is like, how the fuck did I dream this up?
Wait, what do you mean, Andre, about...
He's like, why the jester outfit? He's like, come on, man. I appreciate you helping me, though. That's why he hugged him. He's like, oh, okay, I think I could actually do something.
But you are still wearing the clown fit.
He hasn't worn it in a while, I thought.
No, he was wearing it. Like his token's not the updated one. This is his updated token.
He didn't wear it. He wasn't wearing the jester outfit to this place. To Ruben.
Oh.
He was trying to make a good impression.
Oh.
Yeah, he's only worn it when
I never know. It's always nebulous. Okay, from now on, should I assume you don't wear the jester fit unless you
unless I specifically say, because I don't see why Andre would wear it at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mavis, you're a nightmare, either that she made up or you're a test.
You're a test. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, it's like, I thought they were done with me. Apparently not. Who are you? Oh, you're trying to get me to lower my guard. I see.
Yeah, he's like, ugh. It's like, how do I get through to this person when I don't have much time? That's why he was like, it's where he turned to the primordial being, and it's like, wait, don't freak her out.
Bro, you're in his home.
Exactly, but still,
like, that's where he lives.
But also, when you're like, hey, she wouldn't be very familiar with, like, at least the beginnings of this place, and I was like, oh, this feels like solitary confinement. I understand now. And your brain go crazy in solitary confinement.
Your brain go extra crazy because a minute of solitary confinement feels like an eternity.
Yeah.
Essentially, a second is the same as 1,000 years.
And
Like it's quite kooky.
and theoretically, that version of Mavis has been there for like almost
while.
like a little less than a decade now.
A little while, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab something to drink then while we're waiting.
Guess I will
Okay.
too.
Like fire, hellfire, it's fire in my skin, it's burning.
Well said, Daria. Oh my god. It's
Hello.
Yash.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Hi.
What was the last thing you heard? By the way, Double and Daria left for a moment to go get food.
Last thing I heard. I genuinely don't remember.
Okay. What was the last question you had in your mind?
Last question I had in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me try it a different way.
I don't remember.
No worries.
Sorry.
No worries. No worries.
A little brain foggy right now.
Alright, it's okay. You're feeling good?
I am okay.
Okay. I'm more than that, or you're like sick, or
Nah, I don't know. I don't feel too well today. That's it.
you what?
I don't feel too well today. That's it.
Oh, that's a shame. I hope that passes.
It will.
But Mavis and Andre were asking like why this was called the Thunderskin Cave.
Mm-hmm.
So Liko responded that apparently the Thunderskin is an hour that was
Mhm.
born in many places, and that this is allegedly one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and that many wizards would have like big spells cast in like places like this.
Oh, was Mavis? I remember the last thing I remember was like her asking me like how like the activity here like was this recent or something.
She said that it acting up was only a few a few years old after the incident,
Mhm.
but that recently it had been under control since the wards were put in place, and that it's only been a few weeks since then it had acted up again.
Mhm.
And then she explained that this place benefits from the Thunderskin for like protection, healing, and the like,
Mm.
and that Mavis also asked why this place was like not liked. To which Salika said, "Well, why not?" Well, she said, I think. Let me get the exact words. She said, "I don't know why, Captain Timmer."
Mm.
And now we're facing there.
I see.
Welcome back, Daria.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hi, Daria.
Bum, 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 bum.
Well said. If you were a pop star, Daria, which one would you be?
What?
If you were a pop star like Taylor Swift or Beyonce.
None of them?
No, but if you were one of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not
Gotta
so
go
far.
back to listening to this cover of Hellfire.
Don't know what that is.
It's a song from a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun. Is
From
it
the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No, that's nice.
This is in my Mavis playlist.
Mm.
So fair.
What's your opinion of the judge?
Of the what?
The judge. What's your opinion of him?
Which judge?
You know, the bad guy.
From what?
Yeah, the bad guy from Notre Dame.
He's like a priest.
You mean the minister?
I thought he was a judge.
No.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought he was a judge. I really did. He's got like the hat and stuff. I really thought he was like a judge. And then we wait for double.
I am back.
I'm back. Are we good to start again?
1 second.
Yeah. That's the sound of someone eating a pizza.
It's so funny having right before.
Hmm? Yeah, immediately.
I think yes, you're just stalling.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi.
It was actually, it made me laugh. I was like, you were explaining something, we got to the orb thing, and like I heard you starting to cut out, and I was like, timing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't me
Or-
this time.
It was
That's
not you this
true.
time.
Ugh.
Holy shit, the bingo cards are in shambles.
Yeah, we switched the bingo cards now. That's how it works. That's how it works.
You're still just free space. It just happened once, one time.
I don't know. Who knows?
No.
If it happened
It's
once.
actually not happened to double in a long time.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No, it's true. Like, it's not happened in a good few weeks. Dare I say months?
Definitely not months.
Okay. Anyways, we good to go?
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Then we'll take back where we last left off. Before we do begin, I want to get a bit of a vibe check because we have been going for a hot minute.
I'm good.
Okay.
Now you, Yash,
Um,
you think this is a good amount of D&D?
We should start getting Yash to answer first.
Mm.
I'm thinking. I think slowly.
That's okay.
It's like I'm good, but also like I do want to leave soon because my sister's leaving tomorrow, and I want to spend some time with her.
Alright, we can wrap
My
this up.
real sister, like not the fake dead one.
What do you mean she's not dead? She's with you.
I know. Wait.
Anyways, we'll pick up where we last left off.
Wait, where did we conclude about? Are we going for a while though?
No, we will not
We're
be.
gonna wrap it up. He's
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
okay.
wrapping it in just a few minutes.
Okay.
As Salika approaches the orb, she had explained that the ward itself can't be too strong, or else the ward itself becomes the threat. And to you, Rayla, you've kept approaching the ward. Your stomach has begun to twist and twirl, dance. Inside, you feel Mira. You feel the power. You feel the urge. You feel her leap. The power now of the ward is too strong. You cannot resist it. Neither can she. You tried to push against it before, and now you know. You need to. Or else Mira may be sucked into it. Roll a charisma saving throw, please.
You have bardic inspiration.
Yes, that's true. What is Bardic again?
1d6.
Thank you.
You can choose to add it or not.
The DC for the saving throw is 22.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You are standing right next to the ward of the primeval influence of the Thunderskin.
Cause like, I'm curious. But okay, we'll see what happens.
You have-
Charisma?
You have yes, charisma saving throw, and you have 2 inspirations. Your odds are not that bad.
Eh,
what's her?
+1.
+1. What did you? I would have to get a max on the.
So you could either try using Bardic Inspiration now, and it's less
Yeah.
likely that you would get it, or you
Yeah.
could risk another inspiration roll.
Yeah, I think I should risk inspo.
I don't know if you should, because rolling a
Should I?
17 is really good.
Yeah.
Like, you would have to hope you roll better than a 17.
I think your math might be off, by the way. You need 4 to get to 22.
Yeah,
Not
it's like
Oh,
it's
it's
slightly
22.
out of your favor to
It's
like if you're
22,
using
okay.
Bardic.
It's a D6.
Yeah, so you need to roll above average.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of a little out of your favor, but what are the chances of rolling? Oh,
Mm,
I will say we can have you roll Bardic and maybe use the inspo on the Bardic.
yeah, she already rolled Bardic.
wait, yeah, but she could use inspiration on
can
the
use inspo on the
dice roll,
Bardic.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you could use inspiration on Bardic.
then
Actually, wait,
it's
no, I
better
think it
odds.
says any D20 check.
I don't remember.
That's how Bardic works.
Probably. Well, not Bardic, but the normal
if you have-
inspiration.
You can expend it when you make an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. It doesn't say D20. This isn't one of them, but else for sure.
So I can use
Yeah.
inspo?
You can
Yes.
you can reroll the d6.
Watch her get a 1.
That would suck.
Wait, I also have inspo.
I don't want to use all of it though.
Okay, this might be important though. It's a DC 20 something.
I agree. I feel like she gets absorbed into this and all hell breaks loose, but that's kind of fun.
So like, yeah, if we...
That's exciting, but it's also gonna be really bad. I'm rolling it.
Yes.
Nice.
Was
Plus
it?
5. That means you get 23. You feel the pull. You hear it. It thumps in you. It thumps in her. But you feel something else in you. A learned lesson. Something your mind has not learned, but that your body has, your soul has, your passion has. Something stronger than this. Someone. No matter this beat, no matter this influence, it is not stronger than the dance you've had and the ward the two of you made. You push back against the ward, using your own influence. To Mavis, Andre, Salika, all 3 of you see a very different Rayla ahead of you. With a single movement, a single step, the air in the room changes. It is no longer the Thunderskins. It is Rayla's. It is the sisters'. And she will not be denied. The ward changes, strengthens. The pearl is true. And the bottom floor of the cave begins to dampen. Water emerges from nowhere. Or not nowhere. Each of the drops of the waves in the puddle now forming is stained with a deep ink that indicates where it came from. Like a drawing from an overzealous artist. And the ward is safe. And Mira is safe. whatever lies hidden underneath it. Another presence that feels familiar to you, Rayla. You felt it when the ward became yours. You felt her. Will not break out today. It will not break out this week. Maybe not even this month.
Rayla she can hear the beat right now, right?
You can hear it, and you can feel it. It almost feels like you could direct it.
Rayla, we can just try it. In like an attempt to like strengthen the ward or almost like double up its like layer, she's gonna try dancing to the beat.
Dance to the beat. Okay. Make a performance or sleight of hand check. Whichever you'd like.
Performance or sleight of hand?
Remember,
If
you
you can
don't have bardic
convince me-
inspiration.
If you can convince me to use any other... yeah, it would be acrobatics before sleight of hand, actually. Yeah, acrobatics or performance.
I also do have inspo if you do want to use it.
Okay. I get to use acrobatics?
Yep.
Ooh.
If you want, you can choose between that or performance.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And +1 or a +1. 24. 24 is very good. You merge with the ward you have created. And the song that plays is yours. Describe it.
Okay. You can start to hear it starts very quietly, but it's very like deep tones. It kind of sounds like a cello or a bass, very deep underscore tones, and like it slowly but slowly gets like louder and louder as different variations of drums start to like overlap the sound. And the more Rayla dances, the more like the louder it all becomes.
The more you dance, the louder it is. And the more you dance, the more you become the ward. And the more Andre, Mavis, and Salika you feel it. In that moment, Rayla is not Rayla. As she dances, she commands the cave. She commands the wards. She commands the energy. And as you become the ward, Rayla, you and Mira join it. You can feel through it. Someone, something, struggling, hidden, and restrained. But that someone feels familiar to you, Rayla. You're with her right now. And yet, there she is, alone. You cannot reach her. Not so long as this ward stands. Not so long as you stand. For you are the ward, and you decide what it is. What do you do?
What is going to now she's just going to leave the ward standing. Or like leave it as it is. Or as she left it.
You leave the ward standing, strengthened. You've seen the forces underneath it, and you know that so long as they remain what they are, your ward will stand for at least a few weeks. And that is where we'll end the session.